What's up, everybody? I am Snickenhoff, and we are back playing MNT 2.0, the full release version. You may be wondering why I'm not playing Muscovy over here. And the full release version broke my save a little bit. I can still load it, but all my vassals have been released. And you know what? I had worked hard for those vassals. So we're going to go ahead and start over. I learned a lot about how the game works and how the mechanics work, so I think I can do even better this time. And where I'm going to play is right here. This little brown splotch right there as Florence. I haven't played in Italy on camera yet, and I think Florence could provide a fun little challenge. Maybe we even try to become the king of Italy would be cool. But yeah, that's who we're going to start out as. They're a merchant republic. Their ideas are, well, they start out with an extra diplomat and an extra diplomatic relation, and then diplomatic reputation plus 3 at the end. National tax modifier, yearly papal influence, yearly inflation reduction and interest per annum. Idea cost goes down, which is nice. Tech cost goes down. Global trade power and mercenary cost. So it could be pretty fun. They are a merchant republic, so we'll be electing our leaders as opposed to, you know, doing the other, letting the silly ones just be born, and that's how you get to become ruler. That's dumb. Some watery tart threw a sword at you. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump in. Loading, 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 loading. It'll also be cool playing like down here in the center of the action as, institutions spawn and stuff like that. Not having to wait forever like we did up in Muscovy. I actually don't think we embraced an institution in Muscovy the whole time. So, go ahead and check out rivals. Pisa has rivaled me. I'm definitely going to rival them back. We have 3 cores on Pisa. Pisa itself. Oh no, we have 4 cores. Livorno, Piorno. Oh no, this is one, and Piombino. All of those are cores. Lucca is not, but if we go to war with them, we might take that as well. Just as a hypothetical. We do have a little bit of unrest in here, mostly due to the city, which is a big city. 12 rural population, 12 urban population, 26 total. What is the... It doesn't show me yet. But that's a 12, 12, and 2. We got a 7, 2, and 0 here, plus a 3, 0, 0 over here. Not to mention, well, none of these are particularly great. There's a 3 pop city here. But I have cores on them, so they're mine. I could also rival Siena if I wished, but I think I'm going to hold off on that for a second. I'm making a ducat and a half right now. I could lower this down to make us make a little bit more. How far am I? I am 5 underneath my force limit, which feels like a lot. May build some more of those if we're going to go to war with Pisa pretty soon. Don't need that being shown. Hide the utility decisions. Yeah, to ask for the crown of Italy, we need to have 4 cores on the Emilia-Romagna region, 8 cores on the Tuscany region, 4 cores on the Lombardy region, 2 cores on the Sardinia region, 4 cores on the Piedmont-Liguria region, 5 cores on the Veneto region, and 4 cores on the Umbria, Marcia, Central Italy, and Marches areas. And we have to own Pavia. Where's Pavia? Up here. I mean, it's a ways away, but it's a goal. It's a goal. I could take the mission to reclaim Piombino right now, but I don't think I can declare war just yet. There's still a restriction. I have to wait till the 9th of January to declare any wars. Who's around here that I could ally? Milan might not be the worst ally in the world, although I probably do want to attack them at some point. Naples might not be a bad ally. Especially, let me see. Are these the regions? Can you even read the names of them? This is the region's map mode, but I'm not sure that's the right thing. It might be, though. It doesn't say I need anything in the Naples region. So possibly, they could make a fine ally. Let me go ahead and start improving with them. They do own Provence over here, but that's far enough away. Do you have any other partners? Provence and Corfu. And Corfu is over here. So yeah, they might make a nice little ally. Let's go ahead and improve with France, just because it's France. And embargo Pisa real quick. I'm probably not going to hire any advisors right now. My leader is trusting. Minus 10 foreign spy detection. Minus 5% spy construction cost. Or spy construction. Minus 20% advisor costs. Minus 1 Diplo rep, but plus 1 Diplo relation. And then that's just fantastic. Pretty low centralization right now. But I won't worry about it, at least not for a little while. Let's go ahead and bump this up to speed 3. And I have a free merchant. They did fix whatever was wrong over here in my save. My Muscovy save. I think they made the South Baltic bigger. I think there used to be a trade zone right here, but they must have changed it. So we're probably collecting here in impossible to read. In the Turanian Sea, which is an end node. I wonder if we can transfer from anywhere. Doesn't look like it. Send them to collect there, although it doesn't really matter, I don't think. Florentine peasants are a little mad. Also, well, estates shouldn't be assigned yet, so we won't check estates yet. Let me go ahead and train, like, 26, man. It's really expensive. Let me go ahead and trade 2 more troops. Adds a bunch of formidable nations. Adds even more formidable nations. Sure. Add the extra tags. We'll have some fun. The game is gonna chop up a bit as we're assigning estates to everyone. The Italian balance. In early modern times, the Italian peninsula was dominated by the factor of balance. In fact, the historical term balance of power has its roots in Italy, not England. The term of bilancia was first used by Venetian ambassadors in the mid-15th century, but also by such notable Florentine authors like Rusilla, Machiavelli, or Guicciardini. Preserving the status quo was the highest rule. No Italian power should have once again a hegemony like the Visconti of Milan had in the 14th century. Florence and Venice had made an alliance to break the heritage of the Visconti, which led to a more split but also balanced peninsula, in which the 5 powers of the Italian pentarchy, Milan, Venice, Florence, Naples, and the Pope, ruled the game of power. Later, when the Italian League was formed, it was those powers which preserved the peace and prosperity in Italian lands, leading to the Renaissance, a cultural and technological springtime for whole Europe. However, it is not clear if the Italian countries may overcome their differences to keep strangers, France, Aragon, Spain, the Ottomans, the Emperor out of Italian affairs. Skepticism between the Italian powers is high, and every expansion in the Italian region will be observed with fear that once again one power may dominate the others. Especially Venice is considered to be the most dangerous by some observers, and will have a pretty hard time to gain new territory. Florence has its own problems because the ruling Medici family wants to achieve full power in the Republic. Naples In Naples, the reign of a bastard king may be the beginning of a new age for southern Italy, but the House of Anjou is still interested to take its lands back. The Pope has to consolidate his vassals and the de jure borders of the donation of Constantine, and Milan, once the most important power in Italy, will continue to live in challenging times. Every new move in this game of chess will have its consequences, and Italian power must be prepared. Force alone is not the way to rule as a true prince. Everyone sees what you appear to be if you really know what you are. Our country will be considered a regional Italian power. Turn on New World Plagues. The Italian Renaissance. Over the course of a century, the intellectual life on the Italian peninsula has seen stronger and stronger influences from the knowledge rediscovered in the ancients, Greek and Roman writers, philosophers, and orators from Plato to Cicero. This development has largely happened in the interest of the public good, that a well-educated populace might better safeguard our civilization than one could in the barbaric Middle Ages, separating us from those glorious times. These principles have become pervasive in our society and carries influence not just in philosophy and humanist teachings, but in art and architecture, law and warfare. Over time, this will make our nation strong and our people indomitable, in the realm of the temporal as well as the realm of the spiritual. As Florence looks to the past, Florence looks to the future. The blossoming of the Renaissance will be felt over time. Papal State wants an alliance. That's fine. I'll make the Pope happy. You're not the Papal State. You're the Papal State. Ooh, maybe that alliance was bad. Well, the Roman territories are a vassal, as is Romini, which is this. Yeah. What are my missions right now? Let me see if these guys got any allies. They have not. I'm gonna try to reclaim that. Oh, not root out corruption. Army maintenance. There we go. Still have no allies. They've only got one troop. I'm building some more troops. We'll see how much land I can take without making people really upset. I at least want to get to the coast. That would be very nice. Alright. Don't quite have enough morale. Fortify Piombino. No estate here yet, no estate here yet, no estate here yet. The Catholic faith. Study all religions. Convince the Pope to appoint a cardinal. Donate state lands to the church. Check our Italian power score. What was that? Pause. This event is designed to give you an idea how efforts in the Italian power struggle are faring. The Italian peninsula is divided into 5 different types of powers: local, regional, major, dominant, and menacing ones. The first 2 gain economical advantages. Major powers have a diplomatic bonus, whereas the last 2 have disadvantages in both areas. The power level is based mainly on the number and the value of owned provinces in the Italian region. High base tax, a center of trade, high local manpower, a unique building, and an important city, Rome, Florence, Naples, Milan, Venice, have a considerable effect on the value of a province. The amount and size of vassals or unions and available national manpower are also taken into consideration. Being a vassal, typo, on the lesser partner of a union destroys the power of an Italian state. Major and dominant powers have special options in a possible Italic league. All powers will oppose dominant and menacing powers, especially the latter ones. Expansion in Italian territory may have a big effect on the fragile system of Italian balance. Power status is checked every year, so it may take some months until a change will be notified. The Italian power score is based on our total development compared to the rest of the peninsula, having centers of trade and holding major cities. We have a score of 4.187. To become our local power, we need our score to reach 5. I thought we were already a regional power. I think we are because of the way we start out, but... Alright, on the 1st of March here, we can probably declare. Let's wait one more month. Our court level has changed. Our court is now respectable. Check that real quick. Okay. Well, we don't have the state yet, but we have one province controlled by the greater nobles, one by the burghers, and one by the lesser nobles, I assume. Nope, that one has no estate. 78% of the power. Oh, they got an ally. Padua. These guys? No, that's Bologna. Those guys. Alliance offer from Perugia. These guys. Nah. I'm more likely to want to conquer you. I mean, I do have to be careful, as it said. But these are my cores. April 1st. Oh, I have to wait till January 1st next year to declare any wars. Okay. Okay. Let's go back to improving with France then. And corruption is ticking up. Even rooting it out fully. Let's bring this down. Do we ever get an estate here? Nope, not yet. No leader right now. And what do I want to focus on? Oh, did I build more troops when I already start out building troops? Possibly. I have a merchant free and a missionary free. Let's focus military. It's always a good idea. And now I've got 4 free merchants. What the heck? And now I've got 1 free merchant. Okay. Something weird happened there. This is a war that Milan starts out in against Montferrat. Milan wants condottieri. Free advisor slots. There's the state. We have a good development level, respectable court, and good education. The court is ticking down. I'm gonna increase it by like 2 for now. I don't mind it taking down, but I don't want to lose the next threshold. Education is taking up, so leave that the way it is. 70% of my land is held by the state, 6% the greater nobles, and 2% the lesser nobles. So this is just controlled directly by us right now. Still pretty high autonomy there, but... Alright, come on, January. Republican tradition is still taking up. So the way that these Italian merchant republics work is there's 3 factions that can be in power. I think the game calculates them in the background, whereas you could in vanilla spend monarch points to boost them, but they've bumped the cost up to 999,000. So currently the aristocrats are in power, so we get extra manpower, extra land force limit modifier. Oh, that's why we have such a high land force limit modifier. Because the aristocrats are in power. But the guilds are ticking up right now. So we may have to disband some of these troops here in a little while, because that's probably going to drop down to like 3. But if we can get this first war out of the way before that happens, that would be sweet. Ferrara, have Pisa. Are you still just allied to the one? Padua? Yep. Alright, next month. And we've got corruption under control again. Alright. Oh, I should have raised my maintenance already. Poop. Pupe. And I can embrace banking. Embraced. Extra production efficiency and lowered interest per annum. Fantastic. Well, now we have to wait a couple months for my morale to tick up. What kind of infrastructure are we looking at here? 4,000 ducats of infrastructure. None. But really high farming efficiency. Really high farming efficiency. 650 ducats of infrastructure. A lot of local wealth. Minor center of trade. I think it's a big center of production, though. Archbishopric. Important center of production, yep. And it's a local art and intellectual center as well. Bohemia has entered into an alliance with mines. Pisa has embraced banking. Siena has embraced banking. I am over my manpower cap. Go ahead and come back from France. And next month I'll declare the war. Monetary benefits. Thanks to our monetary benefits, we can increase our colonial growth. Yay! Global settler increase. Fantastic. Alright. Padua is going to come in. They will not. I want to do Reconquest. For Livorno, there's a 4-level... Yeah, one of these two. Either Livorno or Piombino. Oh, not that button. That button. Let's fight this first battle real quick. Heavily restrict looting, for sure. How many men do I need to siege down Pisa? 6? So I'm actually right there. But we will do that and more on the next episode. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit that like button down below, as well as subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. Where are you going with your first official MNT playthrough? MNT 2.0 playthrough, that is. Anyways, once again, thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time.